my name's Izzy. This is Rolling Virtual Cards, coming at you with another Commander deck list. This one is back to Lord of the Rings. And it's Beregond the Guard. 3 and a white for a 3/3 legendary creature human soldier. When Beregond the Guard or another human enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. All creatures get it, not just humans, but you really want to focus on the humans. So let's go over it. You're running a lot of cheap, decent humans that have to do with humans. So Champion of the Parish is going to get a 1/1 counter on it whenever another human enters the battlefield under control. So it's going to get big. But it also triggers effect. Esper Sentinel is draw. Ginger Brute is haste. It's in here specifically to trigger another creature that you'll see later to try to give all your creatures haste. Mother of Ruins is great protection. Thrabian's Standard Barrier gives you a creature human, which will trigger the effect of your commander. Coppercoat Vanguard is will give your creatures +1/+0. Your other humans +1/+0 in ward. Crash and Drawbridge is a way to give haste to all of them. Drowning Magistrate is control piece. Grand Abolisher is protection. Ornithopter of Paradise is ramp. Thalia's Lieutenant is... It enters and puts a 1/1 counter on each human control, and then it does its best thing. It does the same thing as Cherish the Paw. Champion of the Parish, where it's going to get the 1/1 counters. Adeline Resplendent Cathar is the best card in this deck because it swings and then makes 3 humans, which will trigger its effect, giving all your creatures +3/+3. Including them. Archetype of Courage is going to give everything first strike and make your opponents not have it. Bastion for Protection is going to protect your commander. Benalis Marshal is going to give your other creatures +1/+1. Boromir Warden of the Tower is a great way to protect your stuff. And to slow your opponents down. Burnish Artist Ramp. Devout Champlain. Champlain? I don't know. Allows you to exile a target artifact or enchantment by tapping humans in itself. Discerning Financer is a great way to draw some cards and ramp. Lauren of the Third Path is definitely a pet card of mine. It's going to allow you to pop something, and then you can draw cards and just let the person far behind draw another card. Whoever's behind on the compared to the 3 other players. Mentor of the Meek is a great draw card. Perimeter Surgeon is going to give your humans +1/+0 when it attacks. Stalwart Pathlighter is going to make your creatures indestructible on your turn if you have 3 or different powers. Thalia Heretic Cathar is going to slow your opponent down and keep them open so you can hit them. Thrabian Doomsayer is going to allow you to tap it to make humans, which will trigger your companion. Cemetery Protector. When you play a land or cast a spell of the shared type of the exile card, create a 1/1 human creature type. So as long as you exile a creature, whenever you cast another human, you're going to get another human, which will double trigger your commander. Clarion Cathars enters with a human, so that's 2 triggers off of the enter. Courageous Outrider allows you to find a human at the top out of the top 4. Day Squad Marshal comes in with a human. Faramir is going to give you humans when the ring tempts you. If you choose a creature other than it gives a human. And at the beginning of... actually, you're not going to make that. I don't think I have a lot of ways to make the ring tempt me here. But you will draw cards if a creature of yours died. Since you're swinging constantly, something's going to die. Greymond, Adversary's Stalwart, is going to buff your humans here. And give them a bunch of different abilities and stuff. Or at least one other one. Is haste one of them? No, first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. For the chosen abilities. Keeper of the Cord is a great way to create humans or soldiers on your opponent's turn, which will get buffed. And ramp you a little bit. Kongaming Sleeping Dragon is going to buff your creatures. Lost Ranch Captain is a great way to create some more humans at your upkeep. Mangara is going to give you some ramp. Mondrake is doubling the tokens that we're making, which is good. Myrel, Shield of Argive is just more token creation and protection from your opponents. Odric is a way to just give them all different abilities like lifelink and first strike and vigilance. Beregond of the New Dawns is going to buff your creatures. Protector of Gondor is going to give you a human when it enters the battlefield. Roaming Throne, because you name human, they're going to all double up their human triggers, which is your commander, and then any of these other ones that enter with creatures. Eldritch Gnome's doing the same thing. Reverent Hoplite is like your win con because it enters, and if you've got like 10 devotion to white, all your creatures are going to get +10/+10. And Ojar Tack is going to triple your tokens that you're making here. Austere and Farewell are board wipes. Path Swords and Generous are all removal. Teferi's protection is protection, and Akroma's Will is also protection, or a push. Because it gives creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike, and then gain lifelink and destructible and protection from all colors. So that's just a way to just win the game. Ramp. Card advantage. Double triggers on the ETBs. Ramp, and buffs. Ramp and buff. And big buff. And then double the tokens. So, the extra lands here, so these are just your planes. The rest are all just lands that let you draw cards. White doesn't have a lot of good draw. And monocolored decks, I tend to just run all the cards that say draw a card. Even something like Arch of Orzka, if I got 5 extra mana out, I'll just draw an extra card. Why not? Overall, the point of this deck is to just keep pushing and making humans as much as you can, and just be aggressive. Be aggressive. And if you're aggressive enough, Beregond of the Guard will bring you to victory sometimes. It is literally one of the worst commanders I've built. I apologize for that noise right there. It's not good. It's not a great commander. I'm not going to lie. The only other thing you could do with this commander is it gives them all vigilance. So if you found humans that have good tap abilities, you can add them in here and use their tap abilities afterwards. I think it's much better than the 99, but if you felt like building it, here you go. A nice, fun, beat their face with humans. That's about all this does. Beat face with humans. Peace.